That is our student speaker for the day. And it's a pleasure to introduce her. She comes from Oklahoma City. She's a physics major. She's graduating cum laude today. She has a minor in liberal arts. She's participated as a member of the cross-country track team here and very active in the life of the campus. She was elected president of the USAO Student Government Association, and she served also as the South Regional Director for Oklahoma Student Government. This last summer, she was chosen as one of 4 individuals out of 400 individuals who applied to work at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. It was a Smithsonian Minority Awards internship, and she worked in the photo conservation lab of that operation, and she was responsible for helping develop poster presentation for Smithsonian researchers. And on the basis of that, she has now become part of a network of Smithsonian scholars and explorers who she'll be continuing to have contact with now throughout the rest of her life. And this Smithsonian experience is really the basis for what she plans to do upon graduation. She's going to pursue graduate studies. She, in addition to physics, also has a great interest in art and in history, and those things are going to combine in the area of her doing work in art conservation when she goes on to do graduate work. Will you please help me welcome Miss Lauren Carroll.
Good afternoon, everybody. I would like to thank all of the amazing faculty and staff who have influenced and mentored each graduate here today. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge all those here today who have supported us. Will you please join me in giving a round of applause to all the parents, spouses, significant others who have struggled through it all with us. They have been there from the excitement of the initial acceptance letter to the 1 a.m. study session. From the tears of final weeks to the joys of finishing a semester and the ultimate reward, a degree. But most importantly, thank you for supporting us financially, because there are only so many ways to prepare ramen noodles. I am thrilled to be speaking to you today on behalf of the graduating class. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to the graduates. We finally did it! After writing papers, participating in discussion, listening to countless lectures, and reading all of the books for World Thoughts 1, 2, and 3, we finally made it here today. However, with all this literary enlightenment, I feel that they have missed one book from the reading list, and that little book is Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. For many of us, this book was cherished in our childhood, and yet today, in this time of transition, I feel it can speak to us at an even deeper level. Dumbledore once said, "It is our choices that show us who we are, far more than our abilities." In today's political climate, as Muggles, we often feel at odds with ourselves and our abilities to make change in the world. However, the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma has prepared us exactly for this. A liberal arts education has shaped us into critical thinkers to help create a better world through the sharing of ideas. Our interdisciplinary studies have given us the tools to communicate and expand ideas into reality, to take on the Death Eaters of the world. In the series, Harry Potter has to take on Lord Voldemort, a man who believes that only pure-blooded wizards are the true kind. We all have a Voldemort in our life. Or maybe a Dolores Umbridge. We all kind of hated her more. They are those who tell us we cannot achieve our goals or that change is not possible. Sometimes we are our own worst enemy. But we must be like the young wizard and provide light even in the darkest of places. Our knowledge is a beacon of hope. We, as alumnus, will show what USAO embodies. We are the leaders of today, and we have the choice to use our knowledgeable education that we have earned to empower us to create more leaders for tomorrow and stand up for those who cannot. We have already made the choice to pursue higher education, and for that, I applaud you. I know for myself and all of you here today, that path was not an easy one. But we chose to pursue higher education despite the challenges. When I was younger, school was extremely difficult for me. I loved learning, but I was dealing with dual learning disabilities, dyslexia and dysgraphia. It was an uphill battle for most of my academic experience. However, I had a passion for science, and I was determined to become a physicist. My abilities were often overshadowed by my disabilities, despite my academic record. But I made the choice to pursue physics, although some told me I could never achieve such a goal. Recent studies show that 34% of dyslexic students will graduate from college. Additionally, the National Science Foundation statistics indicate that only 20% of physics graduates are female. Hence, the odds were not in my favor. I know for many of you, you have had to overcome your own battles in order to walk across this stage and receive your degree. And I am honored to be a part of such a diverse group of individuals dedicated to vanquishing barriers. They have taken what they have learned at USAO and applied it on campus as well as their communities. An example of this is evident in student leadership shown through art shows, campus tutors, athletes, student government, student activities boards, PRISM, Drover Difference Day, and Droverthon. The education at the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma is just as unique as the students creating a better future for the next generation. In the words of J.K. Rowling, we do not need magic to transform the world. We carry all that we need inside ourselves already. But now, we carry a diploma as well. Congratulations, class of 2019. We did it!
Good, very good. Thank you, Lauren. I've noticed that we wear these neck things. We have a number of them on. Yeah. This one does double duty. Do wear it during these kinds of events. It's fun to wear it in the summer with my Tommy Bahama shirts. Unbutton the first couple buttons and walk around campus. You don't believe me, do you? Well, you shouldn't. A great treat. This is a new insertion in our commencement routine here today to perform a couple of groups, a chorus ensemble and accompanying music. It includes our regular faculty and supporting music staff. This special presentation involves a piece from a recent spring stage production offered by the USAO Theater Arts program and the USAO Music program. Both of these academic programs collaborated on a music production entitled Songs of the New World, and its essential theme designed to prompt thought about how we respond to major changes in life. The play under the direction, the production under the direction of Katie Davis, Professor of Drama, and Jan Hansen, Professor of Music. Students also from both the theater arts and music programs now performing. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
A new world calls across the ocean. A new world calls across the sky. A new world whispers in the shadows. Time to fly. Time to fly.
It's about one moment, that moment before it all becomes clear, and at that one moment, you start to believe there's nothing to fear. It's about 1 second, and just when you're on the verge of success, the sky starts to change, and the wind starts to blow. And oh, you're suddenly a stranger. There's no explaining where you stand. You didn't know that you sometimes have to go round an unexpected bend, and the road will end in
A new world calls for me to follow. A new world waits for my reply. A new world pulls me to a promise. Standing by, standing by. It's about one moment. That moment you think you know where you stand, and in that one moment, the things that you're sure of slip from your hand, and you've got 1 second to try to be clear, to try to stand tall, but nothing's the same, and the wind starts to blow. And now you're suddenly a stranger in some completely different land. And you thought you knew, but you didn't have a clue. Sometimes cracks to reveal the tracks to a new world.
You got a house on the hill.
Got a job on the coast.
Find a lover you're sure you believe in. You got a fool in the back.
You give a part of your life.
But then the earthquake hits,
And the thing closes in.
and you realize you didn't know anything. Nobody told you the best way to steer when the wind starts to blow.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. You know, the group you just heard, the concert band, you'll hear another group at the end of the ceremony, the percussion presentation, a new twist on the recessional. A lot of music majors, a lot of music majors and theater arts majors involved, but really majors from across the campus, physical education majors, communication majors, math, chemistry, and these are individuals who are involved in this kind of activity from when they enter in their first year as freshmen and continuing through their experience here until they're seniors. And that's another essential characteristic of this institution and the kind of educational and development opportunities that this maturation opportunities this institution has to offer. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I will now ask Vice President Krista Maxson to present the graduating class.
President Fever, ladies and gentlemen, now is the time that we've all been waiting for. And as we celebrate the completion of our students' journey at USAO, I would like to express gratitude to the people sitting behind me. Graduates, if during your years here, the faculty have challenged you, mentored you, helped you to achieve beyond your expectations, and even more importantly, instilled in you the joy of a life full of learning, here is your chance to thank this brilliant faculty.
Hear, hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to the dedication of their faculty mentors, these students have persevered in their studies and now are ready to receive baccalaureate degrees. They have demonstrated to the satisfaction of the faculty the hallmarks of educated people, a capacity to think clearly and creatively, the ability to express their thoughts effectively, the character necessary to live as active and responsible citizens, and the intellectual curiosity to continue their own education beyond the university. Will the candidates for graduation please rise? President Fever, on behalf of the faculty of this historic institution, I now present to you the graduating class of Spring 2019 for the conferring of their degrees.
Thank you, Vice President Maxson. As is the case, the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, the coordinating board for the entire state system of higher education in Oklahoma, vests in me the authority to act on behalf of the USAO Governing Board of Regents and with the advice and consent of the USAO faculty to confer either the Bachelor of Science, the Bachelor of Arts, or the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. And so now with that authority, I ask you to come forward to accept your diploma.
Graduating magna cum laude, Elisa Christine Austin. Braden Alexander Timmons. Maya Lachelle Cynthia Baker. Ansley Renee Black. Graduating summa cum laude, Lindsay Brianne Brown. Zoe Samantha Brown. James Harry Bryant II. Jonathan Conley. Blaine Denny. Nathaniel Edgehill. Noah David Elkins. Jamie Lee Ellsbury. Graduating magna cum laude, Madeline Bell Estes. Jackson Noah Ewing. Katie Lee Fever. Caleb Gimbaz. Miranda Nicole Pollard. Aubrey Nicole Roberts. Kelly Jo Lewis. Sarah Anise Long. Sharon Marie Matthews. Graduating summa cum laude, Emily Nicole McAfee. Jackson Jonathan Parker. Graduating cum laude, Haley Marie Ponder. James Wyatt Pruner. Graduating cum laude, Tristan M. Reagan. Jesse Ray Lee Scarborough. Richard Eric Smith. Graduating summa cum laude, Kaylee Michelle Souders. Macy Jewel Sullivan. Johanna Ruth Stone. Sarek Elijah Taylor. Graduating summa cum laude, Carly Joyce Triplett. Graduating magna cum laude, David Larkin Ummel. Graduating cum laude, Megan Lee Warren. Vernon Klaus Atone. Marquise Deshawn Williams. Eugene Corey Artisan Jr. Candace Nicole Black. Brooklyn K. Bard. Jack Michael Bancroft. Brandy Rose Bates. Dawn Shay Renee Blakes. Kaylee Deanne Blakeway. Graduating summa cum laude, Katerina Michelle Boyles. Graduating cum laude, Lauren Mariah Carroll. Graduating cum laude, Brianna Dale Cottle. Dora Marie Causey. Graduating summa cum laude, Katie Nicole Cherry. Chloe Rochelle Clifton. Elisa Diane Crawford. Terilyn Grace Curtis. Duke Austin Davenport. Emily Nicole Davis.
That's my wife! My wife!
Todd Dale Davis. Melissa Diane Davis. Graduating magna cum laude, Genevieve Louise Dylan. Llewellyn George Evans. Rachel K. Ferrister. Amy Lee Ferguson. Graduating magna cum laude, Kylie Brooke Futrell. Rodolfo Gonzalez. Allie Ray Gordon. Graduating magna cum laude, Sarah Lynn Gorley. Kelly Ruth Gross. Mackenzie Marie Gullickson. Ashley Nicole Hammonds. Ante Cajon Harkey. Allison Rose Hill. Sierra Dawn Holden. Matthew Michael Hollinsworth. Travis Marshall Hubbard. Graduating cum laude, Brandy Nicole Hutchinson. Madison Elizabeth Irving. Sierra Marie Jesse. Brandon Kalu. David Canuthia. Destiny Page Lookout. Kylie Ray Lucas. Yaya Mboji. Sergio Mendez. Kaylee Lynn Moore. Alexander Munez. Viveki Nilsson Pechbrom. Graduating magna cum laude, Tammy J. Odell. Veronica Owusu Osei. Dedrian Antoine Farmer, Jr. Hutch Casey Peterson. Graduating magna cum laude, Elizabeth Placencia. Graduating summa cum laude, Sarah Elizabeth Hines. Selena Faith Radcliffe. Christina Ramos Capone. Cameron Antonio Ratliff. Kenio Rivera Gonzalez. Nathan Ray Jorgensen. Caitlin Leanne Spoonmore. Kylie Ray Stockman. Graduating magna cum laude, Molly Kathleen Swift. Wahiba Tweaky. Graduating summa cum laude, Lauren Nicole Triplett. Diego Lima Viana. Megan Marie Wade. Graduating summa cum laude, Olivia Rose Washington. Graduating cum laude, Ashley Marie Watts. Taryn Nicole Williams. Joseph Niall Williams.
as an important part of our commencement ceremony, and in conferring degrees, the college also offers and highlights, recognizes the outstanding graduates of the 4 academic divisions that are chosen by the faculty of each division, and also to recognize those who are hooded as recipients of USAO's undergraduate research endorsement, which is a rigorous program involving research, writing, and presentation. Again, Dr. Maxon, if you'll do the honors, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the faculty from each of our 4 divisions determine their respective Outstanding Graduate Award to the student they have determined to be exceptional. And sometimes it is impossible to determine just one, as you may be able to tell from the abundant numbers of honors graduates that we had crossing the stage just earlier. All of the students being recognized today are graduating summa cum laude, which means they are completing their coursework with a GPA at or above 3.9, or in other words, pretty much all A's. The Division of Arts and Humanities recognizes 2 such outstanding graduates. Kaylee Souders, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in English with teacher education emphasis and minor in liberal arts from UConn. Kaylee. The second outstanding graduate is Sarah Hines, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Music with teacher education emphasis and vocal choral concentration from Mustang. Sarah. For the Division of Education and Speech Language Pathology, the outstanding graduate is Katarina Boyles, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Speech Language Pathology from Norman. Katarina. The Division of Science and Physical Education recognizes 2 outstanding graduates, the first being Lauren Triplett, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology with minors in Chemistry and Liberal Arts from Newcastle. Lauren. The second outstanding graduate is Carly Triplett, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and a Bachelor of Arts in History from Newcastle. Carly. The Division of Social Sciences and Business also recognizes 2 outstanding graduates, the first being Lindsay Brown, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology with minors in Criminal Justice, Philosophy and Religious Studies, and Liberal Arts from the room. Lindsay. The second outstanding graduate for the Division of Social Science and Business is graduating cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in History and a Bachelor's of Science in Mathematics from Newcastle. So welcome again, Carly Triplett. Ladies and gentlemen, we also have a ceremony for the students who complete mentored research with a faculty advisor. See, the goals of higher education are both to transmit what is already known and also to discover what is yet to be known. The completion of a doctorate of philosophy or a PhD in a particular field requires original research and presentation of the results of that research so as to advance the body of human understanding. Every one of our faculty who hold a PhD has written and defended a dissertation based upon original research. Those who complete requirements for a PhD are hooded at their respective commencement exercises. At USAO, we have embarked upon a program of undergraduate research consisting of learning research methods across disciplines, developing a research topic, completing that research, and then presenting the results of that research. In recognition of the extraordinary work necessary to complete this program, we now perform an undergraduate hooding of all who complete USAO's mentored research. Being recognized today are several students, starting with, and this is where it gets hard because I'm going to try to read the title of their paper, being recognized for her work with faculty member Dr. Rachel Jones. Lauren Carroll completed using photogrammetry to, what? Gammetry, photogrammetry, to investigate the evolution of Longshan culture. Lauren. Next, under the guidance of faculty mentor Dr. Tanya Anderson, we have Katie Fever, who completed the socioeconomic effect of zero-tolerance immigration policy under the Trump administration. Katie Fever. Okay, next, under the guidance of Dr. James Vaughn, Amy Ferguson completed extrinsic motivation. Does motivation vary amongst undergraduate majors? Amy Ferguson. Next, we recognize, under the guidance of Dr. Jeanette Luch, Mackenzie Gullickson, completing her research in the genetic analysis of isolates of Staphylococcus aureus in USAO students for methicillin resistance. How was that? Next, we recognize Emily McAfee for her work with Dr. Christopher Garneau on the work, her project titled The Effects of Childhood Family Structure on Feminist Attitudes. Emily. Our next student was also mentored by Dr. Christopher Garneau. Haley Ponder finished her work entitled Individual of Sociological Factors Affecting Recidivism Among Incarcerated Persons. Next, we recognize Carly Triplett for her work with Dr. James Fink on her work entitled The Life and Impact of Benjamin Banneker, Colonial African American Mathematician. Carly. Congratulations to all our graduates.
Indeed. Thank you. Congratulations to the outstanding graduates and to those of you involved in the research endorsement program. I guess these hats do fall off. I wore my father's hat for many years to these ceremonies. He was at Yale University back in the 1930s, and I had to force it on my head, and he was a bit smaller than I was, and it would invariably fall off, so I decided to stop wearing it. I was admonished before the event started today to put my tam on, and I didn't. And I don't usually because of the length of my hair. I was told to get a haircut before the event, but didn't. And if I put a tam on, you'll see that I've got not only ears that come out, but big wings of hair. So you see me as I am. You know, when you get up on Saturday morning, I guess you figure you're going to have a bit of relaxation and take a break, perhaps. But sometimes a change of status may be involved in life, as the presentation earlier suggested, how we confront change in life, and we do experience that change in status. And today's one of those days. You got to the campus, you came into the Teata Memorial Auditorium, named after a 1919 graduate of this school. You were seniors when you came here, and you came in and you sat down, you became, I guess, graduating seniors today, and then you got up and you had to accommodate walking around me and getting the piece of paper that I handed you and a handshake, and then you went down those stairs and you sat down again, and so I guess my question for you now is, what are you? Well, you've changed. You've been transformed, kind of like a butterfly coming out of some sort of cocoon. I forget the metaphors. I'm not very good at them. But you're now graduates. And you're graduates of one of the very finest teaching institutions, undergraduate baccalaureate degree granting institutions in the state of Oklahoma. Its reputation, nationally, widely recognized nationally for the quality of its academic programs, its accessibility, its affordability still to that quality. And now, as holders of the baccalaureate degree, you join a minority of Oklahomans. This state has fewer adults with baccalaureate degrees than most other states, about 25%, not quite, and the national percentage is somewhere in the 30% range. But you are now holders of that particular degree, and you're now holders of a maturity as individuals with skills that you've developed while you were here. And I ask you to take that maturity and take those skills when you go to reside where you will, to live and to work, and to assist not only continuing to assist in your own development as individuals, but to assist in the development of your families, to assist in the development and the health and the welfare of the communities in which you choose to live, and to assist in the health and welfare of this wonderful country that we live in, and to assist the health and welfare of the enormously complex and diverse world that we live in as well. Take that responsibility and go through life with it. Congratulations to you. As one essential feature now of your new status as graduates, I'd like you to be further introduced to that status as alumni of the institution. We have a relationship with the National Security Agency to follow your every move electronically after you leave, and so we will be keeping tabs on you. There are monitors out that we'll put on you when you leave, but I would ask you to also listen to a welcome to your new status from the president of the USAO Alumni Association. He is a 2014 graduate of this institution. He is president. He is from Hugo, Oklahoma. He is now one of the principal fundraisers for Oklahoma City Community College. I'd like to ask Mr. Chris Collins to make a few remarks.
Well, thank you so much, President Fever. On behalf of the USAO Alumni Association and all the alumni of the Oklahoma College for Women, the Oklahoma College of Liberal Arts, and the University of Science and Arts of Oklahoma, I want to welcome you, this year's graduates, into this family of alumni. We are so proud of you and everything you've accomplished here at USAO. As you walked across the stage today to receive your diploma, you also received your membership in an association of alumni that is over a century old. You're joining the ranks of tens of thousands of graduates across the country and around the world, along with all of those who came before us. This free lifetime membership gives you the opportunity to continue to support USAO excuse me, and to stay involved with the life of the university. There's so many ways that we can engage the next generation of students. As an alumni association, we support the Drover Launch Program, which welcomes incoming freshmen here on campus. And we've launched the Pathways Mentorship Program, which pairs sophomore students with graduates in their area of study during their sophomore year and beyond. And of course, the Alumni Association awards over $100,000 in scholarship support to students here each and every year. All of these programs fall under the goal of supporting students from the day they arrive on campus. This is our Drover Alum Since Day One initiative. And as alumni, we are proud to support these programs because we know what makes USAO special. As a new graduate, you also know the impact of an interdisciplinary liberal arts education. You know that this is a place where we come together and learn not only skills for achieving a job and getting a great salary, although I hope you do, but also how to think critically and how to wrestle with the big questions of our time. This college is unique in Oklahoma for its dedication to readying students to be lifelong learners, prepared for meaningful and purposeful lives. So I hope that wherever your next steps take you, that you'll continue to support and advocate for this special place that gave you your start. My last responsibility today is to introduce to you this year's Alumni Association Distinguished Graduate Award recipient. And President Fever has already introduced you to Miss Lauren Carroll. Throughout her entire student experience, Lauren has been a shining example of what makes USAO special. As a member of the Hypatia Honor Society, the USAO Student Government Association, as well as Alpha Lambda Delta, she is a committed campus leader. Her story is a perfect example of what an interdisciplinary program like ours can provide. Although she is a physics major, you've heard that she's interested in a career in conservation because of the intersection between science and art. And as a direct result of the unique learning opportunities that USAO provides, she and her advisor were able to customize a plan that allowed her to earn a physics degree while also ensuring she has all the courses necessary for her future career, even though they're spread across several diverse disciplines. And as you learned, Lauren represented USAO ably during a 10-week internship at the Smithsonian Museum Conservation Institute in Washington, D.C. I'm very proud to present, on behalf of the USAO Alumni Association, this year's Distinguished Graduate Award to Ms. Lauren Carroll. Thank you so much, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Chris, and congratulations, Laura, again. And I do invite all in the room to a reception following this commencement exercise. It will be in the ballroom of the Student Center, which is located on the north side of campus on Alabama. It is that-a-way, which is north. But you all know what that-a-way means here in Oklahoma. I thank members of the Freshman Honor Society, Alpha Lambda Delta, for acting as ushers this morning, and for the service of our student marshals. They're all listed in your program. The recessional today will be something special, as I indicated, change for your interest and enjoyment. It is going to be a percussion performance, traditional African drumming under the direction of Mr. Ronald Blankenship, who's a music instructor of percussion here at USAO, and Veronica Osei from Ghana, a biology major, Amos Faraka from Ghana, a business administration major, and Jason Blue, a music major from Chickasha. Again, the variety that I referred to with the earlier presentations. In closing, I will ask you to join in the singing of the college hymn to the accompaniment of the concert band, again under the direction of Mr. Caleb Benda. Leading will be Jan Hansen, professor of music. You'll find that hymn on the last page of your program. And as you stand for the hymn, I will ask that you remain in your seats until the graduates and the stage party have exited the auditorium. And I want you all to have a marvelously safe trip home. Another one.